Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
We are from Top Group. We will present about our topic today. It's about public sector budgeting. But beforehand, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Barzan Hamidi and my friends.
Fawaz Rizky Abiu.
So let's start from the beginning. It's about a public sector budget concept. Budget is a statement regarding the estimate performance to be achieved during a certain period of time expressed in final terms. Well, budgeting is a process or method for preparing a budget. In public sector organizing, budgeting is a political process. In the private sector, the budget is a part of company secrets that are close to the public. On the other hand, in the public sector, the budgets must be informed to the public to be criticized, discussed, and given input. Public sector budgeting is related to the process of determining the amount of the allocation of funds for each program and activity in monetary units. The public sector organizing budgeting process begins when the strategy formulation and strategic planning have been complete. The budget is a managerial plan for action to facilitate the achievement of organization goals. Aspects that should be covered in the public sector budgets include first, planning aspect, second, control aspect, and third, public accountability aspect. B. Definition of the public sector budget. Public budget is an activity plan in the form of revenue and expenditure in monetary units. In short, it can be stated the public budget is financial plan, which state first, how much is the cost of the plans met or expenditure, and the second, how much and how to get the money funds, the plan or income. And then public sector budget function. Public sector budget function have several main functions. First is budget as a planning tool. But public sector budget are made to plan what action the government will take in the form of costs needed and how much the result will be obtained from this government spending. The budget as a planning tool is used to first, formulating policy goals and objectives in accordance with the established vision and mission. Second, plan various program and activity to achieve organizational goals and plan alternative source of financing. Third, allocating funds to various programs and activity that have been prepared. And then the second is budget as a control tool. As a control tool, the budget provides a detailed plan for government revenue and expenditure so that spending can be accounted for the public. The budget as a control instrument is used to avoid overspending, underspending, and misappropriation in the allocating budgets in other areas that are not priority. Control of the public budgets can be done in a few ways. Namely, first, comparing actual performance with budget performance. Second, calculating the difference between the budget. Third, finding controllable and uncontrollable causes of variance. And then the fourth, revise cost standard or budget targets for the following years. And then third is budget as a fiscal policy tool. The budget as a tool for the government fiscal policy is used to stabilize the economic and promote the economic growth. And then fourth is budget as a political tool. In the public sector, the budget is a political document as a form of executive commitment and legislative agreement on the use of public funds for certain interests. Therefore, our making public budget requires political skills, coalition, building, negotiation skills, and an understanding of the principle of public financial management by public manager. And then fifth, if budget as a tool for coordinating and communication. Public budget are a means of coordinating between part of government. A well-structured public budget is able to detect the inconsistencies of work unit and also function as a means of communication between work units in the executive environments. And then six is about budget as a performance measurement tool. The budget is a form of commitment from the budget holder or executive to the giver of the authority or legislative. Executive performance will be assessed based on the achievement of budget targets and the efficiency of budget execution. And then the seventh is about budget as a motivation tool. In order to motivate employees, budgets should be challenging but attainable or demanding but achievable. The point is that budget target should not be so high that it cannot be met, but also not so slow that it's too easy to achieve. And then the last one is budget as a tool for creating public space. Communities like NGOs, universities, and various social organizations must be involved in the public budgeting process. Organized community groups will try to influence the government budget. Other less organized group will entrust their aspiration through the existing political process.
Next, types of public sector budget. 1. Operational budget, operation or reassurance budget. The operational budget is used to plan daily needs in running the government. For example, reassurance expenditure, which is expenditure whose benefit are only for one fiscal year and cannot increase asset or wealth for the government. In general, expenditures that fall into the operational budget category include, among other, general administration expenditures and operational and maintenance expenditures. Second, capital budget. Capital or investment budget. The capital budget shows long-term plans and expenditure on fixed assets such as buildings, equipment, vehicle, furniture, and so on. Basically, the government does not own the money itself because it is entirely public property. Next, and public sector budget principle. The principle of public sector budgeting include: first, authorization by the legislator, comprehensive budget integrity, non-directional appropriation, periodic, be accurate, clear, known to public. And the process of developing the public sector budget. The budget preparation process has four objectives, namely: first, help the government achieve its fiscal goals and improve coordination between sections within the government environment. Second, helping to create efficiency and fairness in providing public goods and services through a process of prioritization. Third, make it possible for government to meet spending priority. 4. Increase transparency and government accountability to the DPR or DPRD and the wider community. Next, key principle in the budget cycle. Richard Musgrave, as quoted by Coe in 1989, identifies the reason why the government needs to be involved in the business of procuring goods and services for the community. These three considerations include economic stability, income redistribution, and research allocation. The budget planning allows the emergence of underfinancing or overfinancing, which will affect the level of efficiency and effectiveness of the budget. The budget cycle includes four stages consisting of: A. Budget preparation stage. In the budget preparation stage, an estimate of expenditure is carried out based on the estimated available income. What needs to be considered is that before approving an estimated expenditure, first an estimate of income must be done more accurately. B. Budget ratification stage. The next stage is budget ratification. This stage is a stage that involves a political process that is quite complicated and quite heavy. Executive leaders are required and not only to have managerial skills but also to have adequate political skills, salesmanship, and coalition building. The integrity and financial readiness of executive are essential at this stage. See budget implementation stage. Accounting information system and management control system are indispensable to support budget execution. In this case, the public financial manager is responsible for creating an adequate and reliable accounting system for planning and controlling the agreed budget, and can be even be relied on for budget preparation stage of the next period. The budget reporting and evaluation stage. The final stage of budget cycle is budget reporting and evaluation. The preparation, verification, and implementation stage of the budget are related to the operational aspect of the budget, while the reporting and evaluation stage are related to the accountability aspect. If the implementation stage has been supported by a good accounting and management control system, it is hoped at the it is hoped that the budget reporting and evaluation stage will not encounter many problems. Thank you.